Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome to the channel, Empty Paradise's Cars and Collectibles. So today we have a really awesome car, and it's not a typical like Hot Wheel like I typically work with or kind of do reviews, unboxings, that kind of sort, but it is something that's pretty cool. It is a collaboration with Hot Wheels, and we have right here, it is the 1977 Pontiac Firebird. It is from Mega, but it's also in collaboration with Hot Wheels. And this thing looks absolutely amazing. And as you can see right here, it actually does come with the actual car in Hot Wheel form. You can see it right here as well. So we are definitely going to be opening this up, unboxing it, and then obviously building it and checking it out. There's a couple cool features here down the side, but we're going to check those out. And all that will be in this video. I will skip through a lot of the build process. Probably going to catch up with you guys a little bit throughout the build, kind of show you guys a little bit of that, a little bit of the kind of inside detail as I get to it in the build. But also, if you guys are interested in picking up one of these, I did get this from Target, but they also do have them on Amazon. So we have a link in the description down below. You guys can hop onto Amazon and pick this up, order it, have it come straight to your house. But I recently did a video with another one with the Aston Martin Vulcan, and this thing looks absolutely crazy. And I do actually have it sitting right here. So if you guys do want to see that video, there's also going to be a link in the description down below for this video. So finish watching this one first, and you guys can go check out the video for this. And it did also come with the Hot Wheel for it as well. So definitely go check out my other video with this car, because I think it's pretty awesome. And with the amount of detail in this, and also some of the hidden features that you can't just see from looking at it, I'm pretty sure the Pontiac Firebird is going to be really awesome as well. And it's not like Technic pieces like a lot of Legos. It's more of the actual like building blocks. So it does kind of have like a different look to it, but I think looks really, really good. But we are going to go ahead and bust this thing open and check it out. And then obviously we're going to do the build on it. And the way these boxes open, it's kind of interesting. It has a piece of tape at the top on each side. And then once you open it up, or cut the tape, there's like these like little flaps that kind of open. So it does have like a crease right here, so that little flap opens on each side. And then it allows you to be able to, oh, I need to cut the other seals. So once you have all the seals cut, there we go. Then it allows you to flip open. Let's see here. All right, this is actually like really firm. All right, there we go. So these little flaps kind of keep it closed. So like you flip those out, cut the tape here, and that flips up, and it allows you to open up the entire box. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set this off to the side here. And then we have all the parts in all the different bags. You go ahead and pull these out. You go ahead and pull the wheels out, which actually look really, really cool. It has that old school look to them. But also something I really do love about this Mega brand, which in the past was actually Mega Blocks. I don't know if they dropped off the blocks and it's just called Mega. But they also, I know Lego does it as well, but they do number all the bags. So it's like bag 15, and there's some of like the decals and stuff, which is actually printed on the pieces. So I really love how the pieces have the printed on logos. They look a lot better. It's a lot more sleek. You don't have to worry about putting the stickers on evenly or having them line up. So that's really convenient. But I do really like how all the bags have the numbered kind of bags on there. And as you do the build, which I'll go ahead and open the instruction manual, the Aston Martin one had it, so I believe this should be the exact same way. But whenever you're looking at the instructions, it tells you right here, this is going to require bag 1 and 2. So you only have to open up the bags that you need. And something else cool that they do that I've not seen Lego do is they put these like little dots. So you can kind of see these little yellow dots right there, and it shows you exactly what little kind of lumps that like the piece actually goes onto. Kind of see it here as well. And let me just kind of flip through to like a random spot. So here's a good example of it as well. You see there's the yellow, red, and green like little dots there. So it shows you like all the different pieces so you can kind of line them up better. And here's some more examples of kind of how they do that. So you can kind of see exactly where to put all the pieces without kind of getting confused or without having to sit and count each one. It just kind of shows you directly. And honestly, this is a really nice, I mean, look how big this manual is. So it's nice and clear, easy to read, and easy to follow along with. I am super excited to get started with the build. And you can kind of see the Hot Wheel right there, kind of size comparison. But let me go ahead and bust that out. The way it's kind of in this package is in there with a lot of tape. So I'm going to carefully cut this out. All right, so I went ahead and carefully cut open those flaps. And here we go. So it's actually not called the Pontiac Firebird in the Hot Wheel form. On here, it's the 77 Pontiac Firebird. And this is the exact car. However, they call it the Hotbird. So I don't know if there was any copyright issues with that. But you can see it right there on the bottom where it says Hotbird under the car. But that is the exact car that we are going to be building. And it came in a really cool short card form. So I did actually order on eBay. I found kind of like a damaged package one. It's a regular, like normal card, and it's the exact same car. That I'm not going to have that in this video, but it should be coming in like maybe like a week or two. But I did get that kind of personally because I do not want to open up this short card. Kind of like the Aston Martin. I have it displayed with the short card with the car. And I do really want to open up this car and display it next to it, but I really like that short card. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this kind of in perfect condition, keep it carded, and then I will have kind of for my personal collection another one of these coming in. I can rip it open and then be able to display it like on a shelf with the actual Hot Wheel. But for this video, I do not have that, but we do have this to check out. And then at the end of the video, I'll be able to set this next to the actual car, and I think it's going to look really awesome. So I'm just going to go ahead and set this aside for now, but I'm going to go ahead and get started with this build, but I'll catch up with you guys in just a little bit. So something I did notice with Mega versus like Legos, for example, is whenever you get like flat pieces or you're kind of working on like the base, I don't know if you can kind of see like that curvature in the gold pieces there. It kind of curves up at a really weird angle. I don't know if you guys can really see that there, but in person, it's kind of an extreme curve. I don't know if you guys can kind of see me like level it out right there, and then it kind of goes back to that kind of curve. I don't know if you can kind of see it there on the gold. But it is kind of weird how it does. Or you kind of see it like rocking right there. I don't know why they do that. The Aston Martin did do the same thing. Like as I'm working on the whole base was like slightly kind of curved up. And then as I started to like kind of build up on the car, it started like flatten out. And then as I got done, the whole thing is nice and flat. But it's kind of annoying if you're like, let's say you're just kind of free building and like just like whatever. Everything does kind of have like that curve to it, especially with the flat pieces. So that is kind of interesting. I'm not sure exactly why it does that or kind of like what the cause of that is. Just a little comparison in case you guys were curious kind of how these compare with Legos. But honestly, the build quality is really nice. A question I did have before was kind of like comparing. And with these, you kind of have to press the pieces to kind of together with like a little bit more force. So you kind of have to like make sure they're nice and firm. But like once they are connected, they are nice and solid. Like with the Aston Martin, I didn't notice anything coming loose or anything being wobbly. Everything like felt nice, solid, really good build. So it's actually a really nice quality. And I don't know if I would say I prefer this over Legos, but it does have a very good quality. And it's a little different. You can kind of feel it in the build, but it is also a really nice quality. Alright guys, so I'm like in the build right now and it's looking really good so far, especially with the back end there and then the nose is on. But I do want to show something before I kind of get to the part where I close it all up. So the gauge cluster, I don't know if you can see all that. Look at all that amazing detail. There's even like the radio and stuff in there. You have like the pedals down below and obviously 3-pedal. You got the shifter in the middle. That looks super, super cool. The engine bay is currently empty, so obviously there's going to be the engine and then you got the little kind of hinges for the hood. So I'm really excited. The back seats are already in, and the step I'm on now is to build the front seats. So this thing is looking really good, but I really wanted to show you guys that whole gauge cluster and everything before I get everything covered up. So I'm going to go ahead and set this aside, and I'm going to go ahead and start working on the front seats. And I'll catch back up with you guys in just a little bit. Or for you, it's just 1 second. Alright, so the car is completely done, and I think this looks absolutely amazing. Obviously, you got the Hot Wheel right there. You got the real car. If you guys can see a little side-by-side right there. I think it looks pretty awesome. But, yeah, let me hold up here. So you guys, it does have, like, the open kind of top. It's the T-roof or T-top. And obviously it has like the gold stripes that go down, which look really good. There's a Hot Wheels logo right there on the side. It's there on each side. You get the Firebird logo there. You have like some of the front like side marker lights, Pontiac logo, Firebird with the stripes down the hood. And whenever you come around the back, you see the detailed taillights plus the license plate, which all that looks really cool. Got the little duckbill there. Like, I just really love the attention to detail, and like even like the rims look very very accurate of the car, and this thing looks so cool. Even like the front grille and everything, and just all the detail just looks really, really good. Obviously the doors do open and close, so it's kind of like the doors open there, which look really nice, and then when you close it, you kind of have to like, there we go, kind of pops into place. But I think this looks really, really nice. Comparing it next to like, let's say Lego, for example, I would say the quality is pretty close. Normally Hot Wheels uses Technic pieces to build like any vehicles or stuff like that. This is like all building blocks, and I think it looks really nice. I really like the build of it. But it also does have an opening hood, and you can kind of see there that's a part of the engine that sticks out, so whenever you open it, it does have the hole in the hood, and then obviously it doesn't really stay up. So they even have the little stand, little prop to then prop the hood up, which I think that looks absolutely amazing. And then let me just kind of flip it up a little bit more so you can kind of see the engine. It is very detailed in there. It looks really cool. It even has like a rubber band type thing as like a pulley on the front of the engine, or kind of like going through all the pulleys. It's a belt going through the pulleys on the front of the engine, which I think looks really, really cool. Very detailed, and it even has like the exhaust headers that do come out as well. And then obviously kind of prop it up and just kind of keep it displayed like that if you want, or you just kind of fold that down and you can just close the hood right up, and it looks really nice. But put down in the comments down below what you guys think of this. And also, like I said, here's like the side-by-side with like the actual Hot Wheel compared to like the big giant building block car, which I think whenever like looking at these, like everything is very accurate. I really like it, and because this is a lot bigger, it's more detailed, but I think it's a pretty cool car. And then, like I said, I do have another one of these coming. I'm going to rip it open, so whenever I do display this, probably on a shelf somewhere, I'll have like the actual Hot Wheels sitting out, kind of like what they show here in like the picture on the book. You have the main kind of building block car with the Hot Wheel. But like I said, there's going to be a link in the description down below. You guys can go pick this up on Amazon. Super convenient, have it come straight to your house. Or you can also check out my other video with the Aston Martin, because that was also a really cool video. And the build on that car is really awesome as well. Different little details, and the way the hood and everything opens on that was really cool. So definitely go check that out. But if you guys did like the video, hit the like button down there. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Maybe even more of these as they come out, and then a lot of other Hot Wheels. But definitely, thanks for watching.